Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time zone you're watching this video. But from Africa, I can say good evening because it's almost night, 2 hours to 7. I'm just here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. First of all, let me say it is super cold. You can see it was raining, and just like 1 hour ago, and I said let me do a video. So my video starts from this side, show you everything from this place, how people are planting cash crop, and how we are living in this village. Guys, look at here. This is the planted forest, and you can imagine, like 3 months later, no, yeah, 3 months back, this was planted forest. There's a lot of planted trees, but right now there's something else. It's a farm. This maize was planted like I can say August. That's the month this maize was planted, and just what like 2 months you can see you can't even breathe. So this is Africa. Now today my video starts from the river, and I'm so happy to meet you again. You know, you must be careful, guys. You may meet the snake on the way, so you must be careful about that. So don't worry, I'm in the jacket because it is super cold, guys. You can't survive without the jacket or the sweater. So this is Marwa's farm. If you have been watching Marwa's video, you really know. And on that side it is Moiguno's farm, and the maize are doing very great. I think from I think 2 weeks from now we'll be doing the planting and also top dressing the maize so that we can finish. You know, we put fertilizer twice. Also we do what we call weeding twice, then you are done. So this is the forest, this is the cash crop, how people are planting the maize. That's the main crop we are planting here. As you all knows, we have been watching people's video, you really know that every season, you know, we plant twice per season, per year. And the thing that you normally see is maize. That's how we live here. Planting the maize is a common thing. Yeah, we can't say that. Maybe sometimes we plant tobacco for maybe for a small population of people here, and the same time some they plant beans, but is in we can say it's a large population, but it's a few people planting. So I'm just walking from this place heading to Sibania. As I told you, I'm renting here there. And yesterday video it was about electricity. Let me talk about that. You know, we have been renting from date what? I think date 5. And today it is date 24, 25th. Yeah. So imagine 20 days, and today I think last week the electricity went off, and we're just saying that maybe it is the whole place, you know. But we came to realize that that place it has a very big problem, and they need 500 each one of us so that they can do repair. And we said we are just here maybe for just 2 months, and then we paid the whole month that you need for that house. We paid for the first time before we get in. How do you tell us that you must pay the other money, and you know that we are here, and we told you that you are being surviving because electricity? They forced us that you must pay. Oh, me I tell you, Nyadaho, what you can do is just to migrate. You must look for another place so that you can move in. But he told me that there's a house in Nyabuhansi. We're gonna see it before we decide what to do. And I think tomorrow I'll be having a work at Gitiriba, because today we went there, there's no work. Then I came back. But I think tomorrow there's a work because there's a preparation going on that place. So maybe on Monday we should look for that house. There's a house Nyayaho told me that is organizing at Nyabuhans there. Then that person is is in need for 3,000 per month. So that's the where we will be going. So today I just came here and I want to share with you some good things. You know, like us, for a young YouTuber which we don't have our home, sometimes it became very difficult to make a video. Yeah, but you know, it's just struggling here and there. You must look a hidden place so that you can make a video, you can do a video. But if imagine if I could be having my own house or my own home, then today I could wake up saying that maybe I'm installing something, cleaning my house, and maybe cleaning my compound. Yeah, that's the title you have been seeing in my video. But because I don't have, you should see this the village one, the normal one. But I think it's just a matter of believing, and the God is going to work on about that. I can't rush. We are just waiting for that moment to come, and we shall be there. Guys, today I went to Gitiriba early in the morning. You know, I told you. And in the previous day, I told you that I lost my money, which I was supposed to pay for the rent. So I'm just working hard so that I can have the money, so that at the end of the month, if you are looking for another place to migrate to, we must have some money. Let me say that. So I wake up early in the morning. I think it was 6 to Gitriba's home, and I just went there. We arranged and we started working, but in bad lucky, the work stopped. So we came back. So I said that advantage, I'm going to watch other people's videos. I can see how Nyabuhans is doing. And the big YouTuber, I can say 100% I watched most of them. Like Maiguno, Ayamarwa, Davy, Dimango. So I normally watch the video when I am free. But today I'm watching and I saw that some people have been making a lot of progress in the village. Everything you see, maybe some people are saying that first big, maybe say a big gift from USA, maybe installing something. That's the title. Some they are being trying to do renovation. Yeah, such kind of that. And I have been seeing a lot of YouTuber coming in, which they are doing very good in YouTube. There's a comment I saw, and I want to work on that thing. You know, I'm so committed. You know, like me, I'm alone. You must work hard so that you can have money to survive, to eat, to pay the rent, to upload the video. So sometimes it becomes very difficult to do collab with the other people. But when there's a need of doing it, we should do it. So I'm just waiting for that. Maybe from tomorrow, I'll try to look other people so that I can appear to their channel, so that I can grow. This channel, it has like 1 year and still 600 people. You can imagine. And the other day that I have been opening this channel, I was thinking about me growing in a different situation like I'm seeing right now. But we don't know. That's the plan of God. We don't know. So I don't know if the curses from home. Maybe, you know, when you are young, these are things you can do without you knowing. And in a bad ranking, maybe your father, maybe or your mother spoke bad things to you, but you take it easy. So that's the curses I'm saying, yeah, from the family. Sometimes it might follow you, and you might be struggling because of that. So I don't know. So what we can do is to look for a pastor to pray for you. Then you go on. Maybe you go back to your parent, maybe to someone who you think he did that to you. You ask for forgiveness. So it's Mwita. My name is Smith. That's the name that I'm known in the village. Some people, they know me like Danny, but the common name I'm using is Mwita. That's the family name, the common name here. But in my YouTube channel, I decided to change because some of you have been advising me about that. Change the name because there are many Mwita, Danny. from Nyabuhansi, so just change your name. And I changed it to I am underscore Manguvu, wherever you are. I think you read, so that changes. And we are just sticking on that. We can't change it anymore. So whether it's bad or not, we are just sticking on that point. This is the cash crop we are planting all over that place, and you can see how they are enjoying the air from this side. Wow, let me turn my camera so that you can see. Enjoying the air from this place, and it is almost, you know, right now they need only fertilizer and to be clean, nothing more. We are just leaving your maize to grow. That's one thing I saw, and I believe in planting. Once you plant, you have done with weeding and you put the fertilizer, then you leave your maize to grow. Maybe the other thing is going and checking, going and checking. That's what you can do. And it's not a must. You go and check. Maybe for you go to check so that you can have the good product at the end. If you saw that this place is not doing good, now you can do some changes. Maybe adding the fertilizer, doing weeding. That's the importance of checking your farm. The other maize, I think after disaster, you really saw that this maize was dismantled. And right now, if that disaster didn't came, now we could be having a good product, a good maize in that place. But we can't say it's a bad, because right now we can see there's some changes, and we are saying that the good thing, you can see. So that's how we breathe. But right now there's no maize, beans. You know, he planted beans, but because of the disaster, he's not going to harvest. Maybe he can come and take the remaining so that he can go and cook. So my name, guys, as you all knows, keep subscribing, keep subscribing, keep subscribing, keep subscribing. That's my aim, and that's my benefit. Subscribing is something which I must talk today, tomorrow, every day, so that I can keep you can be reminded about that. Subscribing. So I don't know if I could be around. You know, YouTube sometimes it has a strict situation. Sometimes you could be recording and they don't want to record. But as you know, that we are in the border, and sometimes people, Tanzania, they are going to conduct the election on 29th this month. As you all know, I think like 4 days to go. I don't know if I will be allowed, but I'll try. Because that day it will be a different day in our place from border there. You know, we are living in the border, Isibaria, and it is in this side. Yeah, where my hands pointing. That's where border is. And in the recent days, people have been trying to speak bad about that, but we keep on praying to Tanzania for those people who are coming from there. Let the Almighty peace guide you. You know, one thing that makes me to come to Kenya, you know, I realized that the Tanzania are going to make or to do election this year. And about Tanzania, you know, sometimes they can fight. We don't know. We don't pray that they will fight. We don't know. We are not sure about that. But we're just saying maybe, because the possibility of fighting, we see that it might be there. So I decided to came all the way from there. You know, Mbeya, it's in Tanzania, eastern Tanzania, I think, if I'm not wrong, eastern Tanzania, near Zambia. Maybe if you are in Mbeya, then you want to go to Zambia, then it's like 200, maybe 200 Kenyan money. I think that is somehow much, because it's like 3,000 Tanzanian money, which is equivalent to 150 shilling Kenyan money. So I said, no, I must plan. I must move back to Nyabuhansi before the time. Yeah, I decided to come back, and some people have been questioning me about that. I know you have a lot of questions to ask me about that. Why did you decided to come back and that place recording it is something bad, you know. Some people, when they saw you recording, taking the photo, or you are opening your phone starting record, they feel like you are a lost person, one lost person in the village. Guys, I'm saying this because I know what's happened to me. You know, I've been starting the video, but the moment I'm starting the video, I saw a group of people surrounding me, and I feel like I could stop recording the video because they are speaking in a loud voice. At the same time, the music are playing all over. So it's something which you can't record. Maybe if you want to record, you must record. Maybe you record and then you come and mute your sound. Then you put another sound. That's how you can move. Maybe you record it without the sound. That's how you can move. We can do a video. But unless you want to record in a way that after that you come and upload the video, then you should look another way, alternative way to survive in that way. You should record when you see a music play, when you hear a music playing, then you stop. When you see people surrounding you, you stop. That's the bad thing in Tanzania. But I'm saying this is somehow bad because the nature of that place, it was so good. The bad thing is that there's no rain there. Yeah, I stayed for 3 months, but there's no rain. I came back. Until I came back, you know, I went there, I think first May, and I came back on 28th June. June or July? July, I think. Also, yeah, July. Without seeing the rain in the village. But after I came here, 2 weeks, then it rains. So you can imagine. Nyanza, we are very, very, very blessings. We have a lot of blessing from God. So if you are living in Nyanza, maybe you are living in Mara. Mara is within Tanzania, from maybe say Mwanza to Sirari border. That's the Nyanza. That's a province, we can say Mwanza province. But if you are in Kenya, from Sibania to where? Kisumu, if I'm not wrong, that's the province in Kenya, Nyanza province, where we are living in Nyabohansi, within Nyanza province. So we are very, very, very blessed in terms of the rain, in terms of the weather. Yeah, we are much blessed. So I decided to come back because of that. So don't question me about that, because I decided to come back. But I was supposed to do farming there. You know, farming there in Mbeya, they do very well. You know, like people in Tanzania, I can say 70% of the crop people getting from Tanzania, they came from eastern part. Mbeya, Songwe, that's the place. They normally plant a heck of 100 acres. You know, they have a big place to plant. Imagine, let me say, from Mayuguno's home and heading to Maro, where Maro is living, down there, up to where you can see there's a houses all over that place. That's a one person digging, and he gets like 100 sacks. That's a one person, and another person, another place. So you can imagine if you have 100 people digging the same place, a different place, like, but the same haircut. You can imagine. They plant a lot of plants, like cash crop, maybe say maize, oats, sunflower. They also plant sunflower. Yeah, they plant sunflower, and I went there at the time that they were harvesting, but I didn't saw it growing, but I saw the product after harvesting. They plant the maize, but not much. There's one, let me see what's the name of that plant. What's the name? I'm so confused about that. I will tell you if I remember, guys. And they also plant rice, you know, rice. So those people, they plant a lot. So I was supposed to plant, but because of the election, I said let me go back. I don't want to die. My parents left me when I was young, so I don't want to die. I don't want to die. My family, they are still needing me. They will want me, they love me. So I just said let me go back. If there's a time when Tanzania will be good, there's no problem in Tanzania, then I will come back. And then I'm sure If God can bless me, I think next year on September, I will go there. I will go there. I want to experience that moment of planting, how those people plant. I want to see them planting. Yeah, I want to see them planting. I want to experience. I like planting. 100% I like planting. And like me, the year that which maybe say if the year, if I have a bad situation or a bad year in my life, is that is that the year which I have no plan, I haven't planted any. That's the worst year. I see like I've missed a lot, because I keep on believing that when you plant then you get something, even though it's a small thing, but you keep on motivating you that one day you can make it, because you can't go and ask some people to give you money and they give you. Yeah, that's the one way of keeping the money. Maybe investing, you want to invest in planting, like you have the shamba and you have been planted the maize. At the end of the time you get 16 sacks, 15 sacks, you go and sell it, then you get what, maybe say what like 50,000 Kenyan money. Yeah, 50,000 Kenyan money. So you can imagine how those things works. So we are just saying that, the previous harvest I did at Maidino's farm, some people they don't know. I went and I bought a cow and it's still growing. Yeah, I said this money I can't have that money. I can't have, open the business. I've been thinking about that, but I see that you must have time. You must have time to stay, to work, and blah blah blah, so that you can move on. But I said, let me take that money and invest in one way or another. And I said that's the best invest I'm going to do. I went and I bought a cow of 27,000 Kenyan money. And right now, there's a day I'm planning to go there, but I don't know exact time I will be going. I think I will show you, and you will see how the planting is very good. I want to urge for those people who have been thinking about farming and they don't have the plan of farming, then you can contact me in my WhatsApp number. Kindly go and check in my description and tell me the procedure. I will show you for free. I keep on believing. And next year, as I told you, I'm going to look for a land very early so that we can have and we can be sure of planting next year. Guys, we have been talking a lot of words here and there. That's one way of advising each other. I think if you're watching this video, you really know what I mean by planting. So my day, I think it has been end. I want to go and upload this video for you. I'm just appreciating for the support you really show me from wherever you are. And when I'm saying this, the day that I will be rich, then I will employ the person to teach me on how to speak English. I'm not speaking the French English, but I keep on believing that if I can have 1 year being taught how to speak English, then I can do better. I can do better. I'm promising you guys, I can do better than this. It's like Maiguno. He came when he came to Kenya, and if you have been watching Maiguno, you can go and note something. You can go and note something that Maiguno came to Kenya at that time. He could not even speak 3 words consecutively, English words consecutively. But time by time, right now, Maiguno, he can speak the whole day. You can imagine. Me, I keep on believing that if you want to do something and you are ready to do it, then you can make it. And my plan is, I don't know the exact time that God will say yes, now it's your time. But the thing that I will do is to employ someone to teach me on how to speak English. Not only English, French English, guys. And I'm sure 1 year, one full year, then I will be okay. I started in a bad situation whereby sometimes you went to school, there's no fee, you come back home, so you need that time to read, but you can't get it because the money, it was a problem. and those people who have been paying our fees is our grandparents. You can imagine. So we can't hush them to pay for you. It's not your part. They are not your parents. You must wait for that money to be found so that you can go back to school. It's not a must that they should pay for you. But I really thank them because what they did until now, I'm so happy, and I'm just saying thank you so much wherever they are. I'm so grateful because right now I can speak. Maybe it's not a friend, but at least you can understand me. That's the only thing I can say. Thank you so much for those who supported them to support us. I know God is the number one. God is the number one. And I'm just giving thanks to Almighty Father for taking care of us. You know, it was just a matter of planting, so that we are planting, and after harvesting, instead of getting those plants to maybe to invest in another way, maybe in a business so that we can grow, but to take that money to school to pay for fee. You can imagine. And at that time we have been paying 40,000 per month, per year. And there's a small items here and there. Maybe you need some money, you need some books. So you can imagine. And we are like 6 children. We are 6 children. You can imagine. We are 2 brothers, 4 sisters from our family. Our parents ran away before, even when I think I was in class 2 that time, on that time. And from there, I've never even saw them. I don't know if my mom is there. Totally, I don't know if she is there, because since he went away from home, I've never even communicated to her. I don't know if he's still breathing. You know, maybe I fail to understand about that. I fail to understand. So some people may see you and they take you like a normal person, but we are not. Something that you are passing on is just you and God only knows. No one knows about that. It was a very difficult situation, but I keep on believing that one day we can make it. You just imagine that you are born and maybe you are less than 6 years, because our young brother, me on that time I was 7 years old, and our young sister, some had 5, some 2. They are twins and they had 3, and the last one, it was just some months. I think, if I'm not wrong, is 6-7 months, and decided to go. They left us in a very difficult situation, but here and there God blessed us, and as I'm speaking right now, we are still alive. We keep on breathing. We keep on praying to our Almighty Father so that one day we can, yeah, we can. Let me say, what can I say about that? I can be a witness. I can be a witness, and I'm still breathing. If God can manage to take me from a young child of 7 years up to today, I'm 21 and some months. You can imagine how God is grateful. How God is grateful. So, for those who people, let me say, for those people who they want to lose hope, maybe our parent died, your parent died, or they ran away from your home because of some difficult situation, some conflict here and there, they, in our family, they must have a conflict. That's what we breathe. Even if today you decided to marry, then you be ready. There's a day you must have a conflict with your wife or your husband. So maybe when it becomes so big, that problem, it becomes so big, they run away. But let me tell you, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. God is there. You keep on believing, and wherever the one who will take care of you, just make sure you obey him and you care about that, because taking care of someone who is not your child is not easy, like those people have been in the orphanage. You just imagine someone is taking care of them. It's not your mom, it's not your father, but he's taking care of you or she's taking care of you. So for those people who have been losing hope because their parents is not supporting them or your parents is not no more, don't lose hope because God is there. God is there. As long as you are eating, you keep on breathing, and I'm sure one day I will be a witness. I will be a witness. Yeah, I will be a witness. I keep on breathing. I keep on breathing, and one day God will do something big. So today's video is about how the village life. Although I take you to a deep story, I'm so sorry if I spoken something bad. I'm so sorry. But something I believe is how to transform my life, and one way I can do is just doing YouTube. You know, before Maiguna came here, we didn't know if Maiguna could be a big person like that. But today, through YouTube, he has a home. Let me show you. He has a home. Yeah, you can see. He has a, maybe say he has an apartment there, and he's living in a situation where we keep on reminding ourselves that something which you are sure of, you just do it. You know, when he's starting the YouTube channel, and if you've been watching, as I told you, if you've been watching his video, you can imagine people came from farm. For real, people came from farm. Yeah, no shortcut, no shortcut. You just know that everything you are doing it because for success. You are doing to succeed, and no shortcuts, no shortcuts, guys. It's a long story, a long story. And when you think about that, you will feel like this world, it has a lot of problem for sure, challenges, problem, raising up here and there. Maybe today you don't have money to eat, to buy the clothes, and you see some people, they have a lot of money, they are exchanging the clothes every single day. You keep on believing, you keep on let me say, you keep on reminding about yourself, what is bad, going what is really going on in your life, in my life. But it's not, it's just about timing. God's timing is the best. We are just here because we keep on praying. When God will say yes, then it will be your turn. You will shine. You don't want to rush. You don't need to rush. You don't need to rush. So on today's video, I think I learned from Tanzania for some reason. And about money, I can say Tanzania, when you want to do a business in Tanzania, then you have a very high chances of getting the money. You know, jobs is everywhere. Yeah, I don't want to lie on you. Jobs is everywhere. It's not like Kenya. Let me turn my camera, guys. Guys, you know, in Tanzania, some people, they are doing better than Kenya. You know, maybe to do a business in Tanzania is something easy. You only require a little money so that you can start. But here in Kenya, maybe you must have a lot of money, because maybe if you have been following Kenya about the currency, sometimes the currency is shaking, and it's because of the budget of the country. Yeah, something like that. So we can imagine we can have 100,000 Tanzanian shilling, which is equivalent to 5,000 Kenyan money. But for now, I think it's 5,500, if I'm not wrong, because of the changes. So that money, if you have been following the Tanzanian people, they can start a business with that money and they succeed. You know, like I've been traveling to Mbeya, and I have been seeing some people, they have a little money, and they start a business. They run a business in a good way because they keep on believing. Those people from Tanzania, they know how to do a business. One day I wish I will be a businessman. That's how I believe in myself. And it's not today, it's not tomorrow. We don't know. I don't know. God knows. But I keep on believing that if you want to invest in Tanzania, it's somehow very easy than in Kenya. Yeah. And next season coming, I wanna plant the maize. After planting, I want to invent something which I know it will be like a memory. You know me, I like doing things like a memory so that I can remember. The way my mom told me before she left, no, he left, she left, sorry. You know, she has been telling me that if you want to succeed, I don't know if she's there, but I'm just saying because for what I know and what I heard from her, if you want to succeed, you just do something like a memory, you know, keep something, yani, do something. Maybe in tomorrow you can see it, you can see that thing, and you can enjoy the fruits of having that thing. So, my mom, she left, and right away, I don't know where she is. She is, but I thank God because you are still alive. And if she's there, I wish one day I can see her. So from next month season coming, I think from January, I want to plant, and I want to plant for real. After planting, I want to invest in doing a business. I want to take, even if it would be 20,000 Kenyan money, 30,000, then to invest, because next season I will sell that cow so that I can go back to farming, invest in farming. I know I will be required to have some different farm, so that when I start planting, I plant something which, you know, at the end of the time you will get from there, will benefit after you harvesting that certain product. So from January, I think I will sell that cow I bought because of a reason. And if the life, maybe if something changes, then I will let you know, because I can't say, if I have money I can't sell it. I don't know if the channel it will be on my monetization process or it will be on working. I don't know, but I keep on believing that if nothing will come, maybe if like I planning, no, we plan also God plans. But my plan is that if I will need to say that cow so that I can start that business of farming, and then at the end of the month after harvesting, I want to invest in business. I like doing business and farming. That's the only thing I like, because I can't say that you can be a man and you don't want to work. No, you must work. You must work, guys. I think you have been watching me, following me, and today it's a long story. I think almost I talked about my whole life, because the way I grew up until today, as I told you, we learned in a very difficult situation. We started in a very difficult situation, but through God, we managed to finish. And I got a seaplane. I don't want to hide anymore. I got a seaplane of 42 points. Yeah. And it's just because of the time we have been in school chasing to go and find for fee. That's why we achieved that. So I keep on believing, I keep on believing. So consider subscribing, consider subscribing, consider subscribing. If you are new, just subscribe, so that, you know, I've been passing to my channel and I saw that for 74% people who are watching have never subscribed to this channel. So you can imagine. And you don't have, you don't, I don't have, I don't have anything to do about that. But it's about their decision. We can't force them. You just agree with what we have. But I keep on reminding you so that you can subscribe. Guys, kindly subscribe. So today's video, I think it is over. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, wherever you are. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about that story. It was a very sad story, and sometimes a lot of advice here and there. So that's how we live. That's how we live. We keep on praying. So it is raining still, and I want to go so that I can edit the video. As I told you, I'm a Manchester fan. I want to edit this video very, very, very fast, so that I can have the free time to watch the video. And that time I will be uploading this video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch me. It's not easy. And thank you so much for subscribing, for those who have did so. Thank you so much for those who will subscribe in this in time. which I think from today, maybe tomorrow, in time coming. And for those people who have been following me without subscribing, thank you so much. I normally appreciate for that support. You know, sometimes you handle your phone, even you feel like throwing it away. Oh, so I'm Wita. That's my common name. But my YouTube channel name is I am underscore Manguvu. Guys, kindly support it. Let's load to 1,000. Let's load to 1,000. So if I can say see you in the next video, I think I'm not wrong. If I can say I'm not wrong, because we are done today. Tomorrow it will be at 3 bus work home, because we'll be there. There's a work will be going on, and I think we are supposed to be there. So I'll keep on updating. I don't know exactly, because I can say I'm not the really person. I can say, and when you go there, he has changed. So something like that. So keep on believing. So guys, if you have been supporting, kindly support until the end, so that we can get to 1,000 subscriber and they clear the watch hour. Thank you guys. Let me say see you in the next video. Here from Nyabuhans, guys. Let me take a thumbnail before I... Wow, amazing guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Have a nice time. Have a nice night. Have a good day. If you are, yeah, everything guys. Thank you. Have a nice time until tomorrow. See you in the next video.